Hello and good morning, YouTube. You're tuned in to the Katie Talk 101 show. Okay, I have a few topics to run down. The first thing I'm going to get on is Cardi B. So, as you guys know, Offset and Cardi B, they've been married for about 7 years now, and they're now supposedly going through a very nasty divorce. Okay, so it's looking like things are getting even nastier. Let me make sure I check my sound and make sure everything is okay. Just a second. Gotta make sure I'm sounding right. Okay. Okay, everything sounds okay. Okay, so yeah, it's looking like the divorce, the separation is getting nastier. So I don't know if you guys know, but actually, Cardi B insinuated that she allegedly had a affair or something extra going on with the late rapper Takeoff. As you guys know, Takeoff was a member of the Migos group, and people are actually insinuating that Quavo and Offset are actually now, like, basically on speaking terms, and a big reason why some people say the Migos group even broke up is because of Cardi B getting in the middle of them. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys listen to what this young lady has to say. She is basically breaking down a big reason why you never take back a cheater. So I'm gonna let her. Good morning, Bougie Barbie. Happy Saturday morning. I hope you guys' weekend is starting off good. And I hope you all are, relaxing and just kicking back and enjoying this weekend. So let's see what she has to say. I'm gonna just let her talk and then I'm gonna play it back and kind of do my commentary as we go from there. So she's basically saying you should never take back a cheater, and here's why.
Said is a clear example of why you do not accept cheating men back. They will slander you, be ready to throw you away if you do an ounce of what they've been doing to you. Offset has been cheating on Cardi in every pregnancy, even when she wasn't pregnant. He has been embarrassing her. He has been making her look crazy. But the moment she cheats on you, now you want to slander her, throw her away, and make her look bad to the public. Sir, you could never do that. You have literally been her biggest downfall. Notice Cardi has not even released the album since she's been distracted by you. She was supposed to be the next Nicki Minaj in our generation. But you were jealous of her and you felt like her fame should have been your fame because you was in the industry way longer, but she blew up. And you wanted to stop her growth. You wanted to keep getting her pregnant over and over again, embarrassing her, cheating on her so she could be distracted from her real talent. Ladies, this is why I say stop trying to build your future with a man who has created multiple broken homes. Cardi was in her prime. She had no kids. She was very talented. She was literally a star and he saw it. And he was jealous of her. You can't be with no man that's jealous of you. He will always find a way to humble you and steal the spotlight. He clung on to her coattail because he knew she was an A-list celebrity. She was getting invited to all these higher echelon parties. Offset is a clear example of why you do not accept.
Okay, so that is her opinion on that situation. First of all, I want to say this. Just kind of piggybacking off of what she said. Okay, it's true. You never take a cheater back. Most definitely, you never do. As far as Offset being her downfall, I really don't agree with that part. If you guys remember, the collaboration that was done with the Migos, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. I mean, Cardi B, you were a feature on the Migos song, so I mean, I don't really know if he was jealous of her celebrity status. I really just can't say that. But he was just as big as you. Maybe in a different way, but he still had his own stardom of things that he did himself. The Migos group itself was bigger than Cardi. And it looks like once Cardi started inserting herself around the group, it looked like that's what caused the breakup. So I don't know if perhaps maybe Offset is A little jaded, maybe a little hurt by him probably initially feeling like you broke up his group. And now that things are coming out, and I'm going to get to that in a second about you insinuating that you had a whole affair with the late takeoff. I mean, I could probably understand why. I mean, and at the end of the day, I'm looking at it like this. When this young lady was saying that Cardi finally cheated on you and now you want to throw her away. Look at how Cardi did it. I'm looking at this. Okay, you call yourself, you are forgiving this man for the times that he cheated on you. And I actually seen the video. I couldn't find it, but I seen it as I was strolling on Instagram. But it was just a breakdown of Cardi discussing her marriage. And it sounded really sad when Cardi was like, every month, every year we were married, you cheated on me. Why would you stick around for that? Why would you stick around for that? And then you want to sit around and get sympathy. But the fact that allegedly, from what Offset said, and you said and did, that you actually let a man have relations with you while you were pregnant. That is, I'm sorry, but that is some low stuff. That's some low stuff. I mean, that's some stuff you can't come back from. And you're probably having the whole mindset of, hey, he go low, I'm gonna take it to hell. Girl, you are sitting in hell, and you sitting in hell with him. You can't sit and say you too much of a boss for him when you're his equal. You are his equal. You allow yourself to lower yourself down and let a man come inside of your body, inside your womb, while you are carrying another man's baby. That is the most disgusting, low life stuff that I have heard in a long time. And I am not a saint. You know, I've done things in life, but I have never, ever, ever let another man enter me while I was pregnant with another man. I don't care how, and don't get me wrong, I've been with men who have done stuff that men do. I'm gonna just say that my kid's father, they weren't the perfect, they weren't just the perfect men. But I can tell you this, I have never allowed myself to be so mad at one of them that I was pregnant with a child and went off and slept with another man, never even kissed another man when I was with it. Like, no, I'm not gonna let another man touch me and I got another man baby inside of me. Do you know how sacred it is? Good morning. Shout out to the chat room. Do you know how sacred it is carrying a life? You're carrying life. You're carrying another child. You're carrying a child inside of your body, and you actually let a man sleep with you. Like, I'm sorry, that's disgusting to me. Let's hear what she has to say again, and I'm gonna comment on some other things.
cheating men back. They will slander you, be ready to throw you away if you do an ounce of what they've been doing to you. Offset has been cheating on Cardi in every pregnancy, even
And she continued to get pregnant by him. Of course, that's her husband. That's her husband. But we do have a such thing as birth control, okay? Just because you're in a marriage doesn't mean you have to continue to get pregnant. We have things called birth control to prevent pregnancy. Why she never got on birth control? And you say this man cheated on you every month. He cheated on you every pregnancy. Through the first pregnancy, if he cheated on you, why would you continue to get pregnant again and again and again? I mean, Cardi, you dug a hole. You dug a hole. Well, I'm gonna say this. Let's put it like this then. Offset dug a hole and he got down in there. He cheated on you. He disrespected you throughout the whole marriage, throughout the whole relationship. Why would you get down in the hole with him? Now you're just deep in there, 3 kids deep off into this marriage. And to tell y'all the truth, in my opinion, I don't think Cardi going anywhere. I don't think they're divorcing. It's too much back and forth. She's putting too much energy. And this is another thing. I see her going live she's going live, and she's talking about the whole situation. But I don't see Offset going live. All I see is Offset pointing and tainting at her and taunting her, and he's laughing at her. And I feel like Cardi is out here looking like a fool. And speaking of looking like a fool, I want you guys to see this. And this is the actual post that I believe Cardi did over on X. So this is what I was telling you guys about her actually admitting that she possibly had a whole affair with the late great Takeoff. So Cardi and Takeoff allegedly, and I'm gonna say allegedly, had a affair. Listen to this.
Difference is you got caught, I didn't. You would be even more butthurt if you knew the relationship between me and Takeoff. What the fuck? You would be even more butthurt if you knew the relationship between me and Takeoff had before he passed. Rest in peace to the only real from the group. I missed those nights. Cardi, I just got done defending you, man. That's something you take to the grave. All right, you already said you did your business, all that.
I'm sorry, Cardi. You should have took that to the grave. Now let me read this. It says you cheated on me years after years. My end. The only difference is you got caught and I didn't. You would have been more butthurt if you knew about the relationship with me and Takeoff before he passed. R.I.P. to the only real end from the group. I missed those nights. Oh wow. Mm-mm-mm. Girl, you playing yourself. You don't realize you playing yourself. So let's lay it down what Cardi has done. Cardi has not only smashed the homie, smashed the family. Like I know that Offset is not really blood related to Takeoff and Quavo, but they're like family. You know how you've been knowing somebody for so long. You got started a group. You're like family. You say y'all cousins. Girl, you playing yourself. So you allegedly smashed the homie that is deceased now. He can't stick up for himself. You bringing up a deceased man in all this mess that you got going on, this dysfunctional mess that you got going on with your husband, Offset. Why you bringing up a dead man name? If you didn't bring, I feel like this. You were that sneaky that no one had any idea of what you did. No one knew about you and him. I never heard any rumors about it. So don't get me wrong. I don't know. I really don't think Cardi will go this far to make up lies on a dead person. That is just a new time low. So to tell you the truth, I believe it. I believe it. But at the end of the day, you're still playing yourself because you smashed the homie. There's no coming back from it. You not only smashed the homie, but you ended up having sexual relations with a person when you got a baby in your womb. Like you had sex with a person while you were pregnant with another man baby. All around, all the way around, you playing yourself. And going back to what the young lady said at first, now I see why cheating should be a deal breaker because you call yourself being in love with somebody. Sometimes you will drop yourself down to the lowest of the low when you're hurt. So when a person initially cheats on you, yes, it's a deal breaker. And I don't care if it's a man that cheated on a woman or the woman cheated on a man, whatever. It really is a deal breaker because once the cheating happens, it just opens up the door for so much more drama to happen. And you sitting up here admitting to an affair that you had with his deceased group member, I mean, this is just showing how low you are. This showing how low you are. And it's not like he gonna be sitting back just hurt. He gonna be sitting back shaking his head. he gonna be shaking his head like, dang, I thought I was out here messing up and shoot, people was always telling me I'm messing up on my good wife. Man, my wife wasn't as good as I thought she was. And like I was just thinking to myself, you will allow yourself to go this low, to stoop this low, just to try to have get back. You going out of your way trying to get so called get back, but at the end of the day, you're using your private parts to get back at somebody else. You only end up playing yourself. How can you call yourself getting back at another person, but you have to use your vagina to do it? Make that make sense. Anybody using their body to get back at another person is a damn fool to me. How can you? That's so disgusting to me. Shout out to Poetic Kills. Shout out to the chat. You guys make sure y'all hit that like button. It's out early, y'all in here. Let's see, Cardi and Offset look childish doing all this. Yes, I was thinking the same thing. They're embarrassing their family and their children. I was thinking the same thing. This everything, all of this is so embarrassing. And this is completely childish. And I think this is a good example of when you have two adults that decide to do something like get married and they're not all mentally mature to even handle a marriage. First of all, why are y'all going to the internet about y'all problems? All of this stuff that's being discussed all across the internet in these videos. I don't know if she just using this for a rollout for her album. I don't know, but I feel like all of the problems you've been going through with Offset, girl, you should be popping like Mary J. Blige. All of these relationship problems you've been having with Offset, you should be popping like Mary right now. I mean, people should be tuned in after they heard the little bar you dropped. She had ended up dropping the bar. Let me see if I can find this. This was on the Jasmine brand. So she dropped a little bar. Let me make sure I'm sharing this, you guys. So I guess this is a sneak peek of a rollout that she's doing. But I look at it like this, like the young lady just said when she was talking about you should leave a cheater, and she was like, Cardi has set her um career to the side so she could be a wife and a mother. Cardi chose to do that. Offset didn't make her do that. And let's keep it a buck. Even between the children, even after you have the children, of course you got to be a mother. But that didn't stop Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj had that baby and hit the road. Her husband, and her baby hit the road and went on tour. So Cardi, you can't just sit and use your babies as an excuse of why you have not dropped the album. We ain't had no album from you since what 2018, 2017. Stop and people say she purposely gets pregnant just so she could have an excuse of why she haven't put out an album. Cardi, that's no excuse. It's people that be having their kids in the studio with them. She got 3 kids, his family now, and she gotta make peace with them. Yup, sure do. Cardi B is torn in distraught, no matter how she look at. Yeah, she's torn in distraught, and I look at it like this: you're torn in distraught, and you are raising children. You are over there raising children. How are these children gonna look with a couple of years? You got to think these kids are, one's a newborn. I think culture is what a good 6, 7, something like that. So you're gonna be looking up in 8 to 10 years. They're gonna be on the internet, if not earlier than that. They're gonna be on the internet and they're gonna see their parents on the internet acting a damn fool. This is embarrassing. Yeah, it's very embarrassing to the family. I don't have sympathy. Yep, I don't have sympathy for her either because she picked him. She picked him. Like people be saying, you need to choose better. You really do need to choose better, and especially when it comes to the person that you're going to be with forever. One made you do that. You did that on your own. So no one can just truly just have a whole lot of sympathy for you, Cardi. Okay, so let's listen. I believe all of this is
These niggas ain't shit. Please believe me. They gonna fuck on anything. These niggas way too easy. Good for nothing. Low down dirty dog. I'm convinced. Next time you see your mama, tell her how she raised a bitch. I'm going outside because it's hot out. You was playing games. You on timeout.
girl, we going into the fall. It ain't well, it's still hot out here in Vegas. But we going into the fall. It ain't this ain't no summer banger, Cardi. You gotta come with better hits than this. Listening to this, it don't make me want to run. Oh, let me hear the song Cardi gonna come with. This does not hype me up. Whenever you're dropping stuff like this, all of this stuff you going through with this man, why you didn't mention, and I'm looking at it like this, you already put out a post over on X saying that you slept with the band member. Why don't you put a bar like that in there? I heard you say something about his mama raised the B. It sounds like you could be taking shots at the mom. That make me think shout out to Storm Monroe, but the video that Storm Monroe put out about you allegedly getting into a physical altercation with the mom, could that be true? Allegedly, I don't know, but I'm looking at it like you came out and admitted to letting another man hit while you're pregnant. You're admitting to sleeping with the group member. Why you didn't put them bars in there? I mean, I think if you was to put those bars in there, it would really make a person like, "Cool, let me go hear what she's saying, girl. She didn't admit it to sleeping with Takeoff." So I'm sorry, but I'm just not feeling the bars. It's just not giving, oh, this is a super scorned woman that's been going through a lot of marital issues. And I want to go listen to, I want to go and listen to her album. It's not giving. I'm sorry, but it's not giving. Okay, let's hear what she says here. Take a
So
listen.
it's like you trying to show me, trying to get me mad, like, oh, let me show you the bitches I'm fucking. Let me show you the bitches in my DM. I'm gonna hurt her feelings. I don't care. I don't care. That pussy must not be hitting. That you still calling my shit. Trying to get your lick back. Trying to do your big lick back. I don't care. You're fucking lame. And them bitches is lame too. You wanna know why? Because you gotta fuck them bitches in order to get your ego to feel high. You know, I'm too much. I'm too much woman for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm too much of a boss bitch for you. And
If you realize he was too much of a boss bitch, cheating, instead of creeping around allegedly with the so-called band member, if you was too much of a boss, you just would have left, Cardi. Real bosses, if they're with a person who's not a boss, or they're with a man who they feel like is quote unquote beneath them, they would just leave. And shout out to the Queen Maker. I ended up watching her video on this. She said something and Priscilla made a good point. She said the best thing you could do to a cheater is just leave. That's the realest thing. I mean, that's the realest thing you could do. It's just leave. But no, you want to lower yourself to what they're doing and you want to waddle in all the mess that they got going on instead of just leaving because you feel like you got a point to prove. And this is another thing. She constantly bringing up the other women. You cannot make a man you cannot hold a man accountable when you constantly bringing up the women that he's sleeping with. That is a married man who made vows to you. You hold him accountable. That's why you will continue to get cheated on from the jump. When you first found out at the beginning of the marriage he was cheating, you were supposed to hold him accountable. But what did you do? You sent men over to that bar to jump on those girls who were sleeping with him. And now what is he doing? Aha, I'm sleeping with your ops. The same girls you was in court with that you sent men to jump on them and beat them up over me. I'm sleeping with them. So that whole thing came back 180 and made a whole deal. to basically throw in your face. The same women you over here trying to have beat up, the same women you in court with, and I wasn't at one court date with you. Them the same bitches I'm sleeping with. Listen to hear what she got to say here.
I've always been too good for you. I've been too good for you. I've been too good for anything that is associated to you. So you gotta fuck other bitches to make yourself feel better. Because I make you feel so low about yourself. Because
But that ain't no flag. Cardi, that's not a flag. So you basically little boy in him. You can't sit back and little boy a man and think he's just gonna sit under you and he's not gonna go out somewhere to a woman that make him feel like a man, even if it's for 30 minutes or an hour. He's gonna go out to another woman that makes him feel like a man. So you realize what you're doing. You make him feel small. You said that you don't make him feel like a man in his own household. So what you doing, you are fully aware of it. You fully aware that you don't make him feel like he that man. So that's why he gotta go and cheat. Now I see why you been. Now I see why he cheating on you. I see why now. Girl, no one feels sorry for you. No one has any sympathy for this, Cardi.
I don't make you feel like you're that nigga in this home. So that's what you gotta do. So you out here trying to hurt my feelings because you fucking the next bitch. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Cause them hoes ain't pussy ain't good enough that I be having you crashing out all weekend. You was mad happy today when I fucking called you today. And the only reason why I called you today is because I'm trying to change my son's school and I need your approval. Other than that, nigga, fuck you. I don't care. Fuck the world. Fuck my ops. I'm gonna fuck your ops. That's why I'm fucking your ops. Yeah, of course, because you don't move with integrity. You're not a street nigga. That's what you do. That's what you do. Oh, I'm gonna go fuck your ops. Goo, boo hoo, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You can fuck my ops. You can fuck my friends, nigga. I don't give a shit.
You going too far, honey. I would never tell no guy you can F my friends. Something wrong with this girl. Something is wrong with her. You gonna come out and say you can F my friends, girl? You wilding out. You are wilding out. No ma'am. No ham. Uh-uh. Okay, let's see what else she has to say right here. Okay, it says Cardi claims Offset wants to have court war because she's moving on. Let's see what she says here. Court war. Whatever that means.
You want to threaten me with taking shit that I fucking work my ass off for? You want to play those games with me? We're going to play them games too. We're going to play them games too. Since you want to fucking threaten me, talking about you want to take my shit? You want to take my shit because I'm moving on? Move on. Move on. Why can't you move on? Why can't you move on? It's no fun when mama got the gun, right? It's no fun when I'm slanging pussy, right?
Yep, that is true. What Bougie Barbie said. She said, I don't think she's saying it. She's trying to make him feel that way, but feels that way because we like her better. She's the bigger star. Yeah, she really is the bigger star. But I don't know if you guys heard. Offset ended up getting like a diamond award for some music he just did here recently. Um, and you know what? It kind of makes me think. Do you think he ended up getting with her and knocking her up that way so she couldn't really pursue her career? I don't know. I really just can't say. But I'm going to say this. Cardi has control over her body. And if she didn't want to give birth, she didn't have to. If she didn't want to get pregnant, she didn't have to. Like she said, she doesn't regret her children or nothing like that. But for people to say, oh, she gave birth to your kids and put her career off, she did that because that was her decision. That was her decision to get pregnant back to back. I remember one of her fans said, oh, when she was pregnant with her second child, one of her fans said, oh, I see you pregnant. I think you do this on purpose so you won't have to give us an album. And she cussed them out and blocked them. So, I mean, I'm just feeling like I think Cardi is like really insecure when it comes to a lot of her music too, because she goes in the studio and she gets prepared to drop a project, and then she was like, "This is just a little sample. This ain't this ain't what's gonna be on the album." So I think she kind of puts her foot in the water and tries to test the water to make sure her people are gonna like what she's dropping or whatever. Because deep down, Cardi is really insecure, and this is the thing. Some guys that move like Offset, they always attach themselves to super insecure women because they know they can have their way with insecure women. When a woman is not confident in herself, there's a certain way a man has to handle her. When a woman is confident in herself, it's a certain way a man got to handle her. When a woman not confident in herself, a man can move how he wants, and he's gonna constantly play on her insecurities. So that's what women have to think. That's why you see it's a lot of women walking around with fake confidence. They have this fake confidence because they know confidence is the key to being treated a particular way. When you constantly show your insecurities, a man will constantly play on them. That's why some men will purposely like get with a woman that's popping, a woman with high energy, a woman with a lot of confidence, and they'll try to get her and bring it down. But when they see they can't bring it down, some of those men start being abusive. Even if it's not physical abuse, they will be mentally abusive to her. Everything that they could see a person compliment her on, they'll try to tear her down on the same thing. And then it's just like if let's say a guy is in a relationship with a girl. Let's say if she know this man got low self esteem, and if they're following each other on social media and he posts a picture and it's a lot of women under the comment section like, "Oh, he handsome. Oh, he look good. Oh, I like that outfit you got on." And the girl be like, "Well, I don't like the outfit. Why you wearing it? I told you I didn't like the outfit when you picked it out." So you got all these people. It's 100 and some people on here complimenting you and liking your pictures. Do they matter over me? So, do you care about what all those people in the comment section gotta say? You need to care what I gotta say. I'm the one here with you. So you got a whole 100 and some people over here telling me how I'm popping, telling me how I'm handsome. But you're my girlfriend, and I'm supposed to delete the picture and take the outfit off all because you don't like it. That is a great example of a person who has low self esteem and they want to attach themselves to someone so they can lower their self esteem. The Migos were bigger stars. That's the same thing I just said. Shout out to G in the comment section. That's the same thing that I had just said. The Migos were the bigger stars. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's see. Offset boosted Cardi, yes, because when Cardi did that feature, you remember the feature, I think it was what, 2017, 2018? Motorsport. It was Motorsport, the one with Nicki Minaj, and I think that's when they say Nicki and Cardi kind of had it out over a bar that Nicki had dropped in this song or whatever. But yeah, they featured her in Motorsport. That boosted Cardi up. So for people to say, "Oh, Offset was never on her level," yes, he was. Yes, he was because y'all remember when the Migos, what was that, Bad and Bougie, when Migos was featured in the song with Gucci Man, like the Migos was popping. And now that Cardi is coming out saying that she slept with the late great Takeoff, that's making me feel like, yeah, Cardi is looking like the rumors they were saying was allegedly true about you breaking up that whole group. Now you admitting to sleeping with Takeoff. that's really vindicating what everyone been saying about you. The Migos was the bigger stars. Offset boosted Cardi. Yep, he boosted her. Facts. That's why Cardi got with him. Thank you. That's why she got with him. And I'm looking at it like this. Cardi, you making yourself look stupid, baby. You out here, you were pregnant, allegedly smashed a guy with your husband baby in you. Then you're admitting to sleeping with his ex group member, this same group that they allegedly said that you broke up. Really now Quavo and Offset, they cool now because he's not around with you, and I guarantee you, if you and Offset work things out, which I don't think they're going to get a divorce. I mean, how long does it take to get a divorce? But I do know this: when people have more, when you got houses, you got money, you got assets, a divorce does take longer. A divorce is quick when you have nothing to fight over. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot at stake here. She won't admit that her label backshelved her. That's why she don't have new music. Oh, I believe that. Kels, I believe that. I believe her label has put her on the shelf. And this is another thing people have to consider when it comes to the industry. The music industry is breaking down. I mean, you guys see, and I don't know if it's because of the Diddy stuff, but you guys see there's a lot of big time record label people stepping down. There's a lot of record labels that are stepping down. So this music industry is just not as strong as it used to be. Okay, let's see what she says. She's saying something about court war. So let's see what she's talking about.
Now we're going to court war, right? And I told you, get off my phone. Give a fuck. I'm tired. You want to threaten me with taking shit that I fucking work my ass off for? You want to play those games with me?
That's what happened in marriage. I mean, that's what happens. I mean, let's just go by what Cardi's saying. Cardi, you already said you're the bigger one, you're the bigger fish. So, Cardi, from your words, you married a little fish. So what happens when the little fish marries the big fish? The little fish gonna get everything that the big fish got. So when you decide to marry a man who has less than you, he's gonna get you for what you got. That's just how it goes, Cardi. And you know what? And I'm gonna and this is a good example because me and my sister was talking, and she was telling me about one of her friends. This is back where we're from, but she said this particular friend used to basically purposely get with these guys that didn't have a car, they didn't have a job. They was just like cute guys that, probably was good in bed and stuff like that. So these were guys who used to like have her car, they drop her off at work, pick her up. And every hour on the hour she calling them, cussing them out. You better bring my car back. Where you at? Where you at? You better not have no B in my car. I'ma F you and that B up. What you doing? Did you clean up my house? You better got my house clean when I come home. You better not pick me up with no gas in my car. So this is basically what Cardi did. I feel like she's in a marriage with a man that she so much wanna control, but she can't control him. And when she tries to control him and she can't control him the way she wants to, it really, really pisses her off. So you actually have these women who purposely try to get with these men that they can't control. And when they can't control them the way they want to, everything goes left. So it looked like that's the situation. So just breaking this down, just being honest, Cardi is not a victim. Cardi, you out here down bad, you looking crazy. You sit up and slept with the so-called group member. Cardi, you didn't sit out here and slept with a man while you got your husband, baby inside of you, which is I feel like it's the lowest thing you could ever do. I think this is PR. This time it might backfire. Yep, this PR most definitely gonna backfire because this got Cardi out here looking crazy. This got her out here looking very crazy and disgusting. Just just me thinking about like, oh, you laying down and let another man enter you. And then I'm thinking like this. You know how people are always talking about, oh, pregnant people sleeping with pregnant women, how good it is, this, that, and the third. Did the man even wrap it up? Did he use the contraceptive? It's making me feel like this is, ugh, I don't know. This just, Cardi, you down bad. You down bad. I don't think Cardi fan base is large as it once was. Yep, I don't think it is either. I don't think it is either. I don't think she just got a whole lot of fans like that. I mean, over on TikTok, because people talk about the artists that they follow. Do you see people posting videos on TikTok, Instagram, anything? Cardi, we miss you. Cardi, when the album coming out? You don't see Cardi when she out at, because I know she be at the little fashion week, the fashion shows in New York and whatnot. Do you see them? Cardi, when the album coming out? Like how they do Rihanna. Y'all see Rihanna haven't came out with an album in forever in a day. When Rihanna is out and about, and Rihanna has the Fenty thing going on. What do Cardi got going on? Now I heard somebody say something about whip shots. I don't know nothing about no whip shots. I mean, I've heard about it, but it's not a liquor that I've ran to the store and got. And whip shots ain't it like whipped cream mixed with alcohol? That's a bad combination, especially when it comes to people that's up around my age and my age range. Man, you can't be taking in no dairy with alcohol. You know how we'll be running to the restroom like dairy and alcohol. That's a bad combination. So just to sum it all up, Cardi, I really think your ego is overinflated. I don't think you're the boss that you think you are. Um, you're really looking down bad coming out with the fact that you slept with his deceased band member. You're just looking down bad. What did what's the name? What Priscilla say? City girls down. City girls down. Somebody help the city girls. I mean, the city girls are not up at all. At all. Okay, so I'm gonna get off of that, Cardi. I wish you the best, but honey, you're looking down bad, and I'm gonna just be completely honest with you. You're looking down bad, and the city girls ain't up. Okay, so I'm gonna get off into this next story, you guys. Okay, so I don't feel like I could relate to this story, but I'm gonna say I've been doing the celibacy thing for this going on about 15 months. So I've been celibate for about 15 months. I have a friend that I do talk to most definitely, but I'm not off into, sleeping with anybody at this time. But you guys, imagine being celibate for 3 years. Imagine being celibate for 3 years and you run across, a little friend. And just imagine you being celibate for 3 years and then you decide, hey, I think I'm going to go and give it up. Okay, so you decide that you're going to, have some relations with a guy that you find a lot of interest in. So it looks like,
Yeah, I feel like
oh, you guys. Okay, so it looks like this woman ended up like breaking her celibacy, and she was celibate for 3 years. And she decided to her and this guy decided to get a hotel room. So she said that her and this guy got the hotel, and you guys just listen. I want you guys to listen to her tell this story. All right, here we go. You guys make sure you hit that like button, and let's get off into this story.
crap because a dude that I've been talking to, we didn't talk a few times, And so, you know, he wanted to get a room. So we got a room. We got a room. And, you know, what happened. And he probably stayed for like an hour and got up and said he was going to get us something to eat, and I ain't seen him since. I have not seen him since. That was 4 o'clock this morning. Yeah, I feel like pure crap. It's 1 p.m. He ain't answering his phone.
You know, she looks so sad. But I'm thinking like this. Okay, she was like, it was kind of in the middle of the night when they got the room. So I don't know how close you were with this guy before you guys got the room and you guys did the do. But I just think sometimes, and I know sometimes a woman mind could be a little clouded. Hey, it's been 3 years since she got laid. So I could imagine how she's feeling. But it's like on a standpoint of you probably, and I know, you know, this may sound old fashioned, but sometimes you gotta, even though you were in need, it's been 3 years, you know, your loins are probably yearning for, you know, some cock or whatever. But at the same time, you still have to at least make a man work for it just a little bit. Maybe you and him should have went out to eat before y'all went to the hotel. Cause you said he left the hotel to go get y'all something to eat. He would have had to feed me before we got there. I mean, you should have like got him to take you out. At least got him to do something. But you said you've been knowing him for a little bit. I'm gonna let her finish the story though, but that's just something I wanted to say real quick.
I mean, what was the point? He got gone for 2 days. Like we was on chill and you know get to know each other. I don't have my own spot. He don't got his own spot. What was the point?
Oh, so neither one of them have their own apartment. Oh wow. She should use a toy. Thank you. She should use a toy. Got to stick to the rules. You can't be. Yes. Yep. She said, "Oh, she was a pump and dump." Yep, that's exactly what it was. A ski in skedaddle. He skied in skedaddle. She should use toys. She should use toys. Thank you. Instead of just laying down with a man that's gonna use her and then skedaddle on her. The only thing I can say that probably worked out for her good. I mean, you say you didn't have a place to stay. I don't know her whole situation, but I'm gonna let you guys finish watching it. But shout out to J.R. Wisdom because the last part of this video I ended up finding on his page. I'm gonna play it for you guys. But shout out to J.R. Wisdom. You guys most definitely probably want to check him out. He has some very good videos. He talks about a whole bunch of different various of things. But I'm gonna let her finish talking. Let's see what else happened. But she looked like she about to cry. It's looking all sad and stuff.
Just to get a little nook. Like you would spend money on the room for 2 days just to get some nook. Like, and I really was, I was like digging him. And everybody know I've been for 3 years, y'all. It's 1 p.m. I've been celibate for 3 years. And I felt that this person was genuine and all of that. And I haven't seen this man. This man left at 4 in the morning, and I have not seen him. He has not answered the phone. Left my message unread.
Oh.
So I have been used. I'm damn near 40 years old.
Gee, you is silly. He said he said that Tucci stank. You is silly. Oh my god. He said a Tucci probably stank. You think that's why he left G? Cause that cootie stank. It seems like only poor people date. Yeah, it do seem like only poor people date. Because I hear so many situations of hey, when we met each other, both of us didn't have nothing. Yeah, when we met each other, we was living in a truck. We was living in a van. It do, it do actually seem like that. That only poor people date. That's a good point right there, Poetic Chaos. That tripped me out. G talking about Tucci steak. I don't know. That could be a factor. She should cry. This is her fault. Thank you. That is her fault. He didn't make her give it up. I mean, she sounded like she was a willing participant. Ain't that what Priscilla said? Y'all are not victims. Y'all are willing participants. And that's what it sounds like. It sounds like they are actually she was actually a willing participant in this whole situation. That's why, and this is a second situation, just like with the Cardi B situation we were just talking about. Like Priscilla said, these city girls are damn bad. These city girls been taking L's. They are taking L's. The city girls are damn bad.
And I don't got for my precious, you know,
It wasn't that precious to you if you just gave it up for 2 rooms at a hotel stay. How can someone think that your jewels are that precious that you gave it up that easy? And then first of all, this is do you think it was protected? Oh, that's a good question, G. Do you think do you think she used a contraceptive with him? And I'm feeling like this. With her telling him, I'm gonna say this. Priscilla would have read her for filth. Girl, somebody needs to send Priscilla. Go on Instagram and go to let me see what this Instagrammer Big Mouth Media. So this is on Big Mouth Media. Girl, if you find this, inbox this to Priscilla. I want to see her do a short or talk about this situation. Because I notice it's a lot of women out here that's been doing the celibacy thing, and for me, it's not no spiritual thing. It's just like I don't feel like no one is qualified to hit this, so I'm keeping it to myself. But I don't even think it was probably protected. And I'm gonna tell you this, G, that's a good statement that you just said. I don't think it was protected, and I'm gonna tell you why. For one thing, men hate to use condoms. Y'all can go and argue with your sister. Okay? Men hate to use condoms. Men want to feel it. And I feel like this because of the fact of Bougie Barbie for weeks. Yep, and you know what? Because of the fact that she told him, "Oh, it's been 3 years since I didn't have sex. I've been celibate for 3 years." Because of the fact that she told him that, he probably thinking, "Oh, she clean." And then it looked like she probably at an age where I don't know if she already have kids or don't want kids, but he probably thinking, "Well, I can't get her pregnant. I'm gonna just pull out." I don't think they use no protection. I really don't think. I don't think so. I do not think they use protection. Priscilla would have read her for filth. Nope, I don't think it was protected. I don't think it was protected either. I'm getting dressed, but listen, how long was she with this man? Did she say? She said that she had been messing with him for a little bit. That's all I heard her say. And a little bit could be real little for some people. When she said she didn't give an exact time, but when she said, yeah, I was messing with him for a little bit could be 5 days. A little bit could be 7 days. Bougie Barbie a few weeks. Yep, it probably was a few weeks. It was raining outside. She needed a room. Yep, that's what it was. And women are desperate. They will let their guard down just to feel wanted. Ooh, ooh, that's so true. They will let their guard all the way down just to feel wanted. And she said he was over there in the room for just 1 hour. Let's finish listening to what she got to say.
I don't know. I don't know.
And Poetic Kel said, a little bit a few weeks later, like the second week, she already was slurping peen juice. Girl, she was slurping it through a straw. She was slurping it through a McDonald's straw. Y'all know how big them McDonald's straws are.
Maybe he coming back. I'm trying to think positive and not think. I'm like, maybe he coming back. And it's just I've been celibate for 3 years.
Girl, she did that for free. She did not get no money. Poetic Hell said, "Where's the money? Did she even get paid? She did this for free." Yup, she did that for free, girl. She did not get paid. Oh, I know she feel bad. Cause just think, even you guys, you know the running joke about $40, okay? Even if she just got $40, at least she'll be sitting back like, hey, I still got some money to do some. He talking about he leaving to get me something to eat. I'ma just use this $40 to get something to eat since he didn't come back. $40 be enough to feed one person for a good 2 days. Girl, he got you in this hotel room. I mean, if you have no place to stay, it's cool. He paid for the room for 2 days. But you in there with no food, girl. And you know, I'm a big girl. I like to eat. And I get hungry, I'm gonna get a little grouchy.
And I felt that this person was genuine and all of that. And I haven't seen this man left at 4 in the morning, and I have not seen him. He has not answered
All right, have a good weekend, Bougie Barbie. I'll see you on the next
the
show.
phone. Left my message unread. So I have been used. I'm damn near 40 years old, and I don't got for my precious, you know.
Girl, why somebody down in the comment section said Girl, why somebody in the comment section that said he got that moose knuckle? He ain't coming back. Pray, repent, enjoy the retreat, and come back to celibacy, sis. Oh my God. He got that moose knuckle. Oh, that's sad. That's sad.
Oh, that happened. He got the room for 2 days, so maybe he gonna come back tonight, or.
It sounds like that man got that room. He paid for 2 days just trying to be nice. He hit. And he went back to his woman. He went back to his wife. Yeah, that's what that was. He might be doing you, but he thinking about me. Y'all remember that song? He mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. Oh, that's what it was. I remember that song. He mine. And then listen to that the lyrics to that song. She already got the room. He was there for an hour. It sounds like she was working. Okay, and then look. Oh boy, she damn well he wasn't genuine. Yeah, she knew he wasn't genuine. Moose knuckle people is vicious. Man, I swear to God, that was too funny. And then told her to go back to stuff. Girl, that comment took me out. I ain't even gonna lie. That comment took me out. But like I said, shout out to JR Wisdom because I ended up finding the rest of this video over on his channel. So let's finish seeing the wrap up of this whole situation. Cause yeah, everything got wrapped up. So let me share this. Yeah, shout out to JR Wisdom. So you guys take a listen to how this ended. Take a listen. It was it was a crazy ending. I never would have thought it would have ended like this. But okay, you guys listen to this. Let me make it a little bigger. All right, you guys make sure you hit that like button and take a listen to how this situation ended.
Yeah, I'm driving. I'm just not thinking about everything, this whole situation. Um, you know, I went live. It was a couple of days ago. Well, I not live, but I did a video expressing how this person, he's a truck driver. Um, got a room, and I
He a truck driver, girl. You should have known. These truck drivers be out here up to no good. It be truck drivers out here with 4, 5 families across the United States. 4, 5 different families. Girl, you should have known better. This was a truck driver.
I didn't hear from him no more. And I didn't hear from him until like
Hold on.
Hey Meta, take a photo.
Okay, here we go.
probably with the day after I did that, we put the video out. So he asked me to, yeah, I'm driving 13 hours, because he claimed he can help me. He got a place, he got this home, and right now I need the help. I don't really have anywhere to go until I get stuff straight. So I hope he don't have me drive. He's gonna have me drive 13 hours to him, rent a car, begging. I had to beg to get this money to rent the car. He didn't rent the car for me. He did send me $60 for gas.
Poetic Hills, you follow JR Wisdom. Yeah, he got some good videos. But girl, this girl just said she driving 13 hours to see him after he ghosted her and left her in the hotel room. And she paid for the rental car. She driving 13 hours to see him, and all he sent her was $60 in gas. Baby, $60 ain't gonna get a 13-hour drive. What in the heck? Man, this girl here. What is wrong with these women? Now, do y'all see what Priscilla been saying? These women is out here drunk on peen juice and making the most erratic, stupidest decisions when it comes to these men. This is a darn shame. Girl, you to sit up and got a whole rental car and just think like how expensive rental cars are these days. Let's finish listening to this crash out story. This is the crash out story of the month. Crash out story goes to this young lady, hands down.
I don't know really what they're supposed to do when you drive in 12, 13 hours, but he about the other night too. Let me say why I'm still dealing with him, because
Looking for the perfect remote job?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Why are you still dealing with him? Oh, heck no. What did I do? Yeah, let me go back. I done messed up, y'all. Hold up. Man, this girl right here. Uh-uh. Girl, you is a hot mess. Okay, this girl is a hot mess. I'm sorry. This old crash out story. Hold on. I think I didn't. I don't know what didn't happen. Okay, let me go back. Boy, if this ain't a crash out story, I don't know what is. Okay, hold up. Mm-mm-mm. It's just all this stupid stuff she just said and got me all discombobulated. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to go back to another tab. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to this tab here, and then let me go back here. Oh yeah, but shout out to JR Wisdom. If you guys want to make sure you go and check out his video, you can check out the full breakdown. But this is so embarrassing. Oh my god, I hope she don't have any kids. Cause if she got kids, girl, people send up just making fun of your kids. Man, I seen your mama got busted down in the hotel. I mean, they is sitting here laughing at your children, man. This is so embarrassing. Hold on, let me pull up my history. Hold on, let's see. History. Okay, let me make sure I find it. Because this story is just too good to be true. And you guys know, sometimes on the internet, people that they get up and make up stories. Because I have seen some people, I don't know if you guys are over on TikTok, I have actually seen some people who I believe made up stories just so they can go viral. And some of these people are some really good storytellers. So some people do make up stuff to go viral, but I think this is for real. I actually believe that all of this stuff that this lady said happened. I'm sorry. I really do believe that. But yeah, some people do make up stuff to go viral. But what they be saying, hey, you can't make this ish up. You cannot make this up. I'm
So you're right. You still got some hope that good buddy may
okay. Here we go.
return and desecrate those overweight buns and back to the same old, same old. But ladies, I mean, you going, anything happens. And sometimes a lot of y'all ladies, the way y'all are nowadays, the dude be head over heels over you. You be trying to get away from him and move on to the next. But my man was like, either it was trash or he was like, yo.
That's what I was thinking. But I'm thinking, shoot, you done went hold up. I think it's about to play. But I'm thinking like this. How can it be trashing? You've been celibate for 3 years. Like what? After 3 years that thing ain't snapping like a turtle? Can I ask an off topic? Oh yeah, G. What was you finna ask? He said, "Can I ask a off the topic question?" Oh yeah, go ahead and ask. I'm listening.
I'm just not thinking about everything, this whole situation. Um, you know, I went live. It was a couple of days ago. Well, I not live, but I did a video expressing how this person, he's a truck driver, got a room, and I didn't hear from him no more. And I didn't hear from him until like.
I was working 3 part-time jobs, and then I found the Google Career Certificates.
Probably put the day after I did we put the video out. So he asked me to. Yeah, I'm driving 13 hours. Because he claimed he can help.
I'm sorry, but I just feel like this girl probably don't have anybody around her to tell her anything. Because at the end of the day, and I'm going back to what Priscilla said. Some of these women out here, you guys want to You women want to be up under these guys. You always want to sit around and be able to say, my man, my man, my man. You want a man so bad, but you women don't even. You out here driving 13 hours, ma'am. You are chasing this man. A man wants to do the chasing. That's what y'all women don't understand. You cannot sit around and chase these men, do everything, go out your way to be with them, and then think that this man is gonna sit and love you and want you. A man want to do the chasing. It makes a man actually feel like a man when he chases a woman a little bit. But you lay it out super easy for him, that's gonna be boring to him. Even if you was to get with him and so-called get in a relationship, girl, he's not gonna value you. Girl, you out here chasing this man down. You driving 13 hours. I don't care about no $60 in gas money. You driving 13 hours, $60 in gas money is chump change. Girl, this is a whole mess. Let me finish listening to this old crash out story.
Me, he got a place, he got this home, and right now I need the help. I don't really have anywhere to go um, until I get stuff straight. So I hope he don't have me drive. He's gonna have me drive 13 hours to him, rent a car, begging. I had to beg to get this money to rent the car. He didn't rent the car for me. He did send me $60 for gas.
Yes, she is poor. And you had to beg to just borrow the money to rent the car? Girl. And look how JR looking. He looking like what?
I don't know really what they're supposed to do when you're driving 12, 13 hours, but he about the other night too. Let me say why I'm still dealing with him, because he apologized and he explained to me that something happened. He had car troubles and he had to get his car towed or something, and so
Girl, he could have called you and told you that. He could just tell you anything. He could have called and told you, I'm having car trouble. I'm not gonna be able to come back tonight. Uh-uh.
he's just frustrated, and so that's why he wasn't reaching back out to me, because he was frustrated. So I am literally driving. I started driving yesterday. I hit the road like I want to say around 5. And
Good buddy clapped you up, right? And he dipped on you because I thought maybe he had another route in the middle of the night. I didn't know he was a truck driver. Now she's explaining he's a truck driver. So I was like, well, maybe he had a route he had to go to. Maybe he told you and you forgot. But he hit you up the next day, let you know, hey, baby, I got a place out here. Come through. I'll get you the rental car. I don't know if I would want to.
13-hour drive I'm taking because he seemed to be so honest.
Oh God. This girl here. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Lord Jesus, Lord, take the wheel. These women are out here running after hurt, running after pain, running after ping juice. Ping juice is powerful.
I'm hoping he's not. I just know ain't nobody heart that cold to have a person drive
Girl,
13 hours to a lot of them.
girl, yes it is people out here who heart that cold. These women are so delusional when it comes to men. Girl, he already paid for a hotel room for 2 days and stood you up in the hotel room. Now you're feeling like nobody heart is that cold that they'll have you drive 13 hours. Ma'am, yes he will.
but it is kind of in the back of my mind because how he did me the 3 nights ago at the hotel room. So that is in the back of my mind, like, you know, what if he stopped answering the phone? So far, he been corresponding with me, texting me, telling me where I can go, where I can drop the rental off at, where he can meet me, pick me up, and I'm just hoping it all comes together. I'm just hoping this ain't no bull crap, you know what I'm saying? So I'll come back, let y'all know what's what. Let y'all know how, baby. I might if I'm gonna act the fool, I'm gonna find what he is. You know, he drive trucks, so I ain't gonna lie, I don't know who he drive for, but
Girl, you don't know enough about this man to be driving 13 hours, lady. What is and see this the thing. When you out here with no place to live and this and that and the third, you're really just seeking refuge at this point. You don't look, let me give people a little bit of advice. And this is for the women and for the men. If you out here struggling and you're single, if you're single and you're struggling with a place to lay your head, focus on getting a roof over your head before you trying to go out here and get some punani or you trying to go out here and get some ping. If you out here homeless with nowhere to go, a relationship is the last thing that should be on your agenda. You need to be thinking about how trying to get yourself stable. But see, that's the thing. And that's where the homosexuals come into play at. They feel like their priority is going to be getting into a relationship because the relationship is going to be refuge from being homeless. No, it's not, sir, or ma'am. But even if it is, even if you do seek refuge from being homeless, it's only going to be a matter of time before that person get tired of you and you're going to be homeless again. You're going to be back at square one. So focus on trying to be independent before you out here trying to get in a relationship. Now I see why people say relationships are for poor people. Because it look like not only poor like money wise, but poor spiritually. It's a lot of spiritually poor people out here and they looking for a relationship to try to jump into because they feel like it's gonna make them a little bit better. It's gonna put them a notch up from where they were before they got into the relationship. Don't try to seek a relationship and you ain't got no damn place to lay your head. Your first priority needs to be getting a roof over your dang on head before trying to get into a relationship. Shout out to Poetic Kale. She said this is poor. This is just a poor commentary. Like, oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. And this probably gonna be a part 3 and 4. This girl probably gonna have some more stories to come, some more sob stories to come and tell us. Man, this don't make no dang on sense.
I can't imagine a person having somebody drive 13 hours and them not them just do it. Just I don't know, you know. I haven't done nothing bad, so you know people do stuff for revenge and stuff like that. But it's just how he did me and left me at the room. It does have my mind kind of like, okay, I hope you don't fuck. And then he didn't help me get the rental. Like I said, he sent me $60 for gas.
Girl, why are you going out there to him if he didn't help you get the rental? If this man wants you to drive 13 hours, I'm gonna be like, baby, you done already stood me up with the hotel room and stuff. Now I'm gonna need more than $60 for gas. You're gonna have to pay in this rental. Even if he couldn't pay for all of the rental, borrow a little bit of the money rental and make him give you all the gas money. Cause baby, you driving 13 hours, $60 gas money ain't enough. Girl, and we in a recession. Girl, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. City girls down bad. City girls are down. Like Priscilla said, Girl, we just call it LL Cool J, because the women that took all the L's. Women have took all L's. This is a shame.
So we're gonna see how this goes. I'll update y'all on how it goes. We'll see.
Yeah,
Girl,
I guess we will see how that goes.
yeah, I want to see how that go. Girl, this is a shame. Let me make sure I'm not leaving anything out before I bounce up out of here. Let's see. Oh, we talked about that. We talked about that. All right, so I would love, you guys, I would love to see a part 3 of this whole situation with this young lady, because this is just a shame. This is just a shame. This is a damn shame. It's a shame and a scandal. A shame and a scandal. Let me make sure I'm not leaving anything out before I bounce up out of here, though. Because I just feel like when you out here like with nowhere to stay, girl, you already in a desperate need at a desperate point. So I'm just feeling like, girl, let's get your life together before you trying to get a man. And it's the same thing when it comes to men. Get your life together. Get your life together before you try to get in a relationship. Girl, like them people said in the what the person say in the comment section, go back to being celibate. But I hope you all have a great, fabulous week. If you are watching the replay, please make sure you hit that like button, share it out to your Facebook, show me some love. And big shout out to all my new subscribers. I sure appreciate y'all subscribing to me. Oh, and this is something that I wanted to say. I'm glad I couldn't find anything to show you or whatever. But this is what I wanted to say, because the as you guys know, I have been following very closely the situation with Wiley. As you guys know, back the end of August, Wiley ended up going into a Walmart, and he ended up, doing like a false threat and stuff like that. And I do know at that last court hearing that I had went up there for him, they was actually saying Wiley is competent to stand trial. My question is, do you guys really feel like Wiley is competent to stand trial? Looking at back to back, he's been having mental episodes and mental breakdowns. Just a week or so before he went into Walmart and did what he did, while he was on the strip, he was on the strip like wilding out, like he took off his clothes and he was like walking around with no clothes on. He was just wilding out. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, and then as you guys know, he ended up he forfeited the preliminary hearing. He waived his right to do the preliminary hearing. That was a bad decision to me. But I'm feeling like, do you guys feel like Wiley is competent to stand trial? And when it comes to the justice system or whatever, do you think they take in all consideration when it comes to mental people? Do you think the system get better people? Because, and this is just my opinion, I don't feel like Wiley is competent to stand trial. And see, this, I think this should be a lesson, because I gotta find the comment, but someone ended up leaving a comment yesterday on the video that I did, if I can find it, because they made a very good point. They made a very good point. Let's see. I feel like this person made a very, very good point when it came to this situation. Let's see. Okay, here it is right here. Let me see if I can share this. I believe I'll be able to share this. But I just feel like I don't think Wiley is competent to stand trial. I'm sorry. I don't. I feel like this I really do feel like this justice system need to get better when it comes to how they deal with mentally ill people. I really don't feel like he's competent to stand trial. And I don't know. I just think like I remember back when I lived in Chicago. It was like right off of Central. I worked at it was like a mental facility. It was a mental, like a nursing home. It was a nursing home for the mentally ill. I think that would be more of a place that Wiley probably needs to go. I really do feel like that. Okay, so let me show you guys this. I'm gonna make sure I share because as I read this, I want you guys to be able to see. Okay, let me see. I just feel like I don't think Wiley is. I don't think they should even. I don't know. I really just can't say. I can't say like, oh, I don't think they should charge Wiley. Okay. I just feel like I don't think he competent to stand trial. I'm sorry. I just don't feel like this. I know a lot of people like, oh, he needs to learn this lesson. Okay, but this is what this person has to say. Okay, they said Wiley has not, I repeat, has not learned his lesson. 6 years ago in Dallas, he vandalized a library for 20 minutes that caused $10,000 worth of damage. Wiley has a mental health condition which changes his emotions, his thinking, and his behavior. He needs to be in a group home with counseling and taking his medication, not in an extended stay hotel living on his own. And as you guys know, at the last hearing, the public defender was saying that they would consider allowing Wiley to stay in like a extended stay. So this person was like, he don't need to be on his own, and he can't act crazy because he's in a very controlled environment and he's monitored under the situation with him being in jail. And he's being told when to eat, what to do, and when to go to bed. Don't be deceived. Living on his own will, at some point, he will have another mental health breakdown because he refuses to constantly take his medication and he refuses to accept that he has a mental illness. So I think that is a big issue with Wiley. But like I said, man, like I was telling you guys, you know, the next court hearing where they will sentence Wiley will be on November the 12th on a Tuesday. So I will be there covering that situation. If you guys are not subscribed to me yet, please make sure you do so. And I hope you guys have a very great weekend. And I will be back with another one very soon. I'll probably let's see, today is Saturday. I'll be going live again, possibly either Sunday night or Monday morning, one of the two. So I'll be back and I'm signing out. Katie Talk 101. Peace.